Clay Aiken, yeah, here we go.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, this has got to make you feel good when you hear this music, right? Yeah.
I want you to tell your mother she's not the only one that couldn't get through on voting night. I couldn't get through, and I voted all the way through for you, too. Big
well,
shot.
thank you very much.
So now, who's laughing last? I mean, Simon says, I think you're for Broadway. I don't think people will buy your CDs, and...
Surprise, surprise, huh?
Right. Yeah, I talked to him the other day, and he still holds steady with his beliefs. So we'll see when the album comes out in 2 weeks.
Really?
October 14th. It's circled on my calendar.
Oh, well, thank you.
You and I have a date.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Clay, we've got, I can't believe this picture of you on the front of Entertainment Weekly magazine a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Wow, with the glasses and all the girls going, oh, Clay! You know?
Yeah, definitely interesting. Interesting concept for that photo shoot, wasn't it?
How does that make you feel?
It's hard to wrap your mind around the whole thing. You know, I'm still trying to get used to the whole
Hollywood kind of
photo shoot, that type of thing. So, because when I look at those things, it's just me. You know, it's just a picture of me, and then people are all, oh, look at you.
You know, our daughters were in Georgia, in Atlanta, a few weeks ago for the American Idol tryouts down there.
Oh, really?
And, of course, now they had 12,000 people in the Georgia Dome.
Right.
And so they didn't even make it past the first cut. However, how many people were actually, total number of people when you went to try out for American Idol?
Well, I tried out in Atlanta also.
And how many people were there?
And there were 7,000 people that night.
So you probably thought that was huge.
Yeah, we thought that was big. So.
Yeah.
Well, that is. I mean, let's not kid ourselves.
Well, no, but on a scale of sleeping for 2 or 3 days in the Georgia Dome like they did.
Well, at least they were in the Georgia Dome.
Yeah, well,
we were on the street.
Oh,
that's worse.
Man,
that's worse.
All right, so now then, here you are on the cusp of a huge recording career. I mean, you've already had one hit. I'm sure the new one that we're playing will be a big hit for you as well
this
too.
Song sounds great. This Invisible song is great.
Thank you very much.
I'm thinking everywhere you go now, people must recognize you.
Yeah, we get it quite a bit when we're out in public.
Okay, but I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm just talking about you.
Well, okay, I get it quite a bit.
So tell me who's the most recognized or famous person that recognized you that it just kind of
blew you away.
Yeah.
Came up and said, "Hi, Clay, I'm Brad Pitt," or somebody like that, you know?
Well, I did I went to, I was a guest at the American Film Institute's tribute to Robert De Niro.
Oh, neat.
A few months back, and of course there are a lot of famous people in the room. But Leonardo DiCaprio made a special trip over to my table just to say hello, which I thought was kind of cool. He was really the only famous person who came and made a special trip over to say hello.
Well, that was
kind of neat.
That's really
very cool.
nice. All right, so where are you now, and what are you working on?
Well, right now I'm in Dearborn.
Oh, you're in Michigan. You're just on the east side of the state over here.
What are you doing here?
We're Ruben and I are singing at an event today, and then we're both splitting up, going our separate ways. I'm headed back to L.A., and he's to move in to a house, and then he's headed back to Atlanta to finish recording.
Oh, no kidding. Listen, Clay, since you're on the east side of the state and you're going west anyway, just stop in over at the house, have dinner tonight.
I'll do my best.
All right?
Do you have a big enough yard we can land the plane in it?
Sure, heck yeah. We got an airport here. We can land that sucker here.
Is it a private event that you're singing at today?
Yeah, it is.
Well, tell us who.
It's actually it's a Ford event.
Oh, for Ford. Okay, all right.
Well, good. At least
they helped us out. They put us on. They helped the show run. So,
that's right. I remember all of those commercials that you guys did for them as well.
And the Mustang and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the red suit that you had to wear.
Exactly.
All right. Now Cabot saw you in Columbus, Ohio, with the American Idol folks.
Our producer.
Yeah, producer Cabot.
Hello. How are you?
And
pretty good.
He said he was yelling louder than anyone else for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
We're a little rowdy.
I think I heard you.
Okay. So now then, you bought a house in L.A., is that what you said?
Well, no, we're renting. Kim Locke and I are renting a place.
Oh, no kidding. How's she doing?
She's doing well. She signed to Curb Records.
Did she really?
And she's actually in Nashville right now recording that.
Fantastic.
I thought she was great, too.
She's excellent.
And she had so much stage presence.
Yes.
She got better every week, didn't she?
She did.
Mean, just her stage presence, everything she sang, she just got better and better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
she's working on that at Curb Records now, and then she's in South Africa next week or the week after that for the Elizabeth Glacier Pediatric AIDS Walk.
I'm going to be there.
Are you?
No. All right.
Like, what in the...
Messing with Clay.
Okay, let me ask you a little bit. Since you were and still remain a school teacher, what's it like now to not be with the kids that meant so much to you and you to them?
Oh, I miss it completely. I've got friends who are in class with me, and I get very jealous when I hear them talk about their classrooms. The other day, I had a few days off back in Charlotte, and I'd stop by to see their classrooms, and I got even more jealous because they're getting to do what we worked so hard to do for the past 4 years.
Yeah.
A little bit jealous, but I'll get over it.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking with Clay Aiken.
Gee, like you couldn't recognize this guy's voice.
From American
yeah,
Idol.
Man.
You know, it's interesting. They could probably use you in Detroit today. They have no school.
No school?
Yeah,
no school.
something with the teachers and striking and, that kind of thing. They do that up here.
Teachers can strike?
Yes, they can.
Not in my state.
But
Not
your
the Carolinas.
state is California. Your state is California now, so
my state is North Carolina still.
See?
I just live in California.
See, Jerry? You can't call him a Californian.
You can't vote for governor?
No, still registered in North Carolina. Still.
Good for you. Good for you. You lose those southern roots. Never, 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 right?
All right. So the new CD comes out on the 14th.
Right.
Then when do you go on tour?
We're still questioning when we want to do it. We're hopefully looking at the very beginning of next year. We'll just see. We have some things we have to work out and all that stuff. But that's a goal for early next year.
Is the American Idol tour through now, or is that?
It is. We finished August 31st.
Okay.
Are you glad?
I miss everybody. I kind of miss the opportunity to sing with everybody. We lived together for so long. But it's nice to be able to branch out and do our own thing.
Are you in your hotel room right now?
I am.
Do you have any clothes on?
I do.
Okay, all right. Well, I just wondered because
Jerry?
I heard you kind of cover up a yawn.
Man.
I'm
sleepy.
I know,
It's
and
early
we
in the
appreciate
morning
you getting
yeah,
up.
we do.
This
You're
early
quite
to talk
welcome.
Well, it's not every day people ask you that, right?
No, it's not.
Are you naked or what?
I'm close.
Jerry would like to. Are you naked?
He said he's fully
You
clothed.
been
Now
in
leave
the
him
shower
alone.
yet this morning? What else do you want to ask
Now
him,
I've
Jerry?
completely lost my train of
You
thought.
wear boxers or briefs,
David,
Clay?
Please
Man.
stop it. Okay, tell us a little bit about who you like best as an artist. I mean, what's in your CD player right now?
Right now, my album's in
Good. It better be. But who do you like to listen to?
I never really had any artists that I identified with or was really into. I kind of had a different goal for myself.
Yeah.
I like people ask me who I admired and what artists I admired and were inspirations for me, and it's like Mr. Rogers was who I admired.
Did you
I
really?
wanted to be a teacher.
Well, can't you sing
That's
that song
right.
for us then?
Right.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Well, why, if you don't mind, I'm sure you've been asked this 1,000 times, since Ruben won American Idol, and I know you're both big buddies, why is your CD being released before his?
He had so much to do right after the show was over, and I got right on to recording mine.
Mm-hmm.
And we both hopped on the tour, and mine was pretty much finished when we started the tour. I just had like one more song to do. He had almost 8 left to do.
Wow.
The intention was to let his come out first, and mine was just going to wait. I was finished with his, and then with mine. And then Ruben just kind of, I think he heard tell of the fact that mine was finished somehow, and he talked to the record label and the management company, and I think they all kind of came to the conclusion. Ruben said he didn't think it was right for mine to have to sit there, so I'm just kind of lucky to have someone like him who's looking out for me. He didn't want mine to just sit and wait and not be able to be released. So
That
he said,
was cool.
well,
That was nice.
put this out.
Yeah.
Hey, Clay,
Yes.
any guest rappers on your album?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
I know Ruben had some. I didn't know if...
Yeah, Ruben's got some really big collaborations he's working on. That's one of the reasons it's taken him so long. He's working with some really big names.
Well, the new single is called Invisible, and the new CD is called... I've just...
You don't know, do you?
Measure of a Man. Measure of a Man. It's not on my sheet in front of me here.
October 14th.
There you go.
Comes out, and we'll see you in any store.
Oh, thank you very much.
Clay Aiken!
Say hi to your mom. Oh, and Clay?
Yes.
Pardon me, it's the mother in me, but don't disappoint us. You are such a role model for kids.
No pressure.
Yeah.
You are so fabulous, really. Don't disappoint us.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll do my best.
Clay, we'll
Thanks,
talk to you
Clay.
soon. Call back soon.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.